Hello, this is Notaspringchick, and we're kicking the tires on buying and selling a house. Now, one of the great parts about the internet is you can do lots of research with it. And one of the best places to look is the MLS.com. It's one of your great resources for the internet for, buying and selling a house. Now, here's the tricky part about this is with the current state of the economy right now, or actually any of the times, you're listening to all this news about real estate and you're wondering, should I buy now, should I not buy now? Here's the tricky part is you may think that prices are continuing to go down, but remember that this month is May, and during the summer months, the prices of houses typically go up because people want to move during the summer. There's typically more availability. Just for example, a real estate agent I was speaking to the other day, she had a client and they started looking in December. And at first, the client's looking and they're waiting for the houses to drop. So December, February, and now May, the prices for places she's looking at now in May are higher than when they were looking in February because of the availability of market. Now here's the part is, if you are looking for a house, we're just going to pick some arbitrary numbers, okay? There's no bearing. Say you're looking for a house in the $1 million to $1.2 million range, because a lot of times people will set up a parameter like this is $1 million to $1.2 million, and they want, say, 3 or 4 bedrooms and 3 baths. So even though all of the houses in an area, you're looking at 18 million homes that are unoccupied, well, in the area where you want to live, you don't have 18 million homes to look at. With your parameters, you may only have 25 homes to look at, or 30 homes, or 10 homes. And then out of those homes, how many are in the category, if you want move-in or fix it, how many are in the, say, move-in conditions? You can just move in and make it easy. So maybe you had 25 to 30 homes before. Now you only have perhaps 5 homes to look at in that range.
Doesn't the same philosophy go for the 100,000 to 200,000 home? It doesn't make any difference what the price range is.
That's right.
But in California, you throw a rock and you hit $1 million house.
So this is just an arbitrary number. So 100,000, 200,000, $1 million, wherever you are, is based on what the market is there. Now, when you really want to know what the market is in an area, one of the best resources is, well, of course, the MLS.com. But I pulled up some different editions. This one right here, it says Welcome Palm Springs Home. We can get this here in LA. And this one's great because, of course, it shows you the ads, and it shows you prices, and it shows you how different the Palm Springs area is than here. Now,
cheaper, isn't it?
Oh, it's a lot cheaper. But now here's the other part is, Palm Springs is 2 hours. 2 hours, remember that 2 hours drive when there's no traffic. So you're not really going to use it for commuting if you're working in LA, and it's more of a weekend home. Now the prices also represent that, because here, for example, I love this one. This is for people that are living there. It's a large, spacious home. Oh wait, well, this is Hacienda Heights. I don't know, is that all the way over there? It says Bank Repos.
Yeah.
Near schools and shopping with no HOA fees. Seller will give $6,000 for buyer's closing costs and will credit $5,000 for repairs. Now that is someone that's giving the house away. Probably this is a second home or something, but they really just want you to take it. In fact, they'll pay you to take it. That gives you an idea. Okay, here's one. This is the MLS Open Guide. I know it shows 360 foreclosures. I know, they just happen to be lucky they're on the front cover. This is available to the public.
In grocery stores.
Yeah, in grocery stores. The first one was from a grocery store too. In the front section where they have all the newspapers right when you walk in. So it shows you the different areas. So if you're looking, this will show you, for example, new listings directories. And it has the different categories. This is San Fernando Valley, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, Tarzana. And it has the price of the listings, telephone numbers, and the addresses. I know, this is kind of nifty. It also gives you an idea, if you're looking in different areas, how much of a different, how different the pricing can be from one area to one area. Now here's a trick is, the real estate agents all know this. Say, well, let's just say Beverly Hills, for example. Most of us don't live there, don't want to live there, or another area. Close to Beverly Hills, outlying Beverly Hills, there's areas that do not have a Beverly Hills address yet, or it's like you're living in Beverly Hills. So figure out what's most important. Is it the area that's most important or the address that's most important? Because there can be some price differences. And agents also often know the bordering areas, which areas are more up and coming. Okay, and you still, of course, get the advertisements. And here's some also to show you some of the homes.
Oh, and don't trust the picture.
Oh.
The picture could be the house decades ago.
Are you serious?
They will do that. It's just like the mail order brides, you let the buyer beware.
Okay, since I've taken pictures of houses, I know the tricks that photographers can do. I also know the trick of staging and what staging can do to look like, make a house look like. So it gives you an idea to base it upon. But, it's going to be much different after you move in. This also, here, this is the broker's edition. It says not, did you see that? It says not for public use.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is a broker's edition, and this is for what they call caravan. Caravan here in Southern California is on Tuesdays, at least in this market. And caravan is a day when all the real estate agents, go around looking at houses that are open for their clients to show them that weekend and to make appointments for. So it's a really handy dandy guide for the brokers and the real estate agent. Now you're going to notice when you look at it, some of the things, well, they're pretty similar, although there may be more advertisements. I don't know about that. I do notice that there's more and larger advertisements for the houses that are more expensive. Now that could be part of it, because that more expensive part is typically over here, although they could negotiate it, is the agent pays for the advertising. So of course, if the house is worth more, they get more commission and they want to do more advertising. I know you can tell this is more expensive. It's color, not black and white. And look at the pictures on this and the layout. Oh, that's right. That's why that house is almost $4 million. Or the condos, $999,000. Yep. Oh, here's this one. Oh, here, this one's fun right here. Prime Bird Street, 2 celebrity-owned private listings.
Oh, one of them might be Pamela Anderson?
Oh, that's right. Pamela Anderson is actually having an estate sale this weekend. Oh man, too bad we didn't hear about it before. Yes, Pamela Anderson, of Baywatch. Yeah, with Tommy Lee. And she's selling, I heard she's going green, so maybe she's like redoing her entire house, but she is selling everything. So you might hear some things about that one. Oh, didn't we already go over that one?
Yep.
Okay. This one is, this is from the LA Times. This is something, well, just with the regular newspaper that you can get. This is the weekend edition. Actually, this is, available today for Saturday. Open house by appointment, and it shows you the houses. This is the one that comes to you with your newspaper, so it's really easy to look at and give you an idea.
And all of these, everything you've shown us is available online also, isn't it?
It is. And online, this is probably what under LA Times. Online is a great way to do it. Sometimes it's easy to look at it in a written format so you can thumb through it a little bit faster, but online is always a great resource for real estate, especially if you're not in that area, because you can just look it up on the internet. So happy shopping, figuring out what kind of house you want to buy, sell, or price your own home. This is Notaspringchick. Hello, this is Notaspringchick. We're kicking the tires on how to buy and sell a house. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned because there's more. We're going to go to an open house tomorrow and hopefully talk to some people there to see what they actually think about the market.